Hi Virgo, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Virgo, this is your love reading starting today on the 29th of October 2020. I do apologize that it has taken me a bit to come back to you. I did the reading up until Gemini and then it sort of went quiet. I started out having difficulties with the technical stuff and I wasn't really feeling it, like I wasn't really back. And then with all the energies, I don't know, I just been inwards. It feels like I almost haven't. I'm not back out there again. Like I'm struggling to just walk outside the door because it feels like it's so much in the energy right now. And yeah, doing these readings, typically I could come back here and I could feel a bit like wobbly in my energy, but I would actually use these readings to get more stabilized. But at some point, it's like I have to be a certain degree of stabilized, or there's no messages coming through. And also, I just haven't felt like it. It's just a feeling of like I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. It's not like I don't love to do this. And I'm inspired to tell you about this because then it means that there are several people out there going through the same thing. So perhaps you're struggling a bit with the energy that is going on in the ethers right now. If you're sensitive, if you're intuitive, if you're an empath, perhaps you're struggling a bit yourself. And then to just really take care of yourself and not tend too much about what other people think about what you're doing, if that makes any sense. So let's see specifically what's going on for you, Virgo, in your love story. I'm using the Mystical Wisdom deck. You know, really doesn't tell you much. As like a overall feeling for the love story, and then I'm going to move over to the normal decks that I'm usually using. That was fast. Yeah, that was fast. So confrontation, pick your battles wisely. I don't know if it necessarily, let's see if it's battles. This could mean so many different things. What I get from it is speed. Full steam ahead, speed. And if there's anything around battles that I'm picking up, is like choose, like what I started out saying, if there's a bit of like overwhelming energy at the moment, pick what's really important to you and leave the rest. And there's an energy there of like the beautiful rainbow talking about alignment. Very focused on the red and yellow there. The blue sort of and the green sort of doesn't come through the camera, is what I can see. That's interesting. So it's very much focused on like the base chakra and solar plexus. So fast forward movement is what I'm getting from that. So let's see what's coming out here for your love story, Virgos. So what can we give Virgo? Please. I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Psychic Tarot for the Heart. There we go. And we want another one. There we go. Oh, wow. Love. Love. As Jim Carrey would say. Leading with the heart. It's like you have a heart. This is gorgeous. So we have the number 4, which is all about the heart, and it's all about laying a new foundation. It's stepping into a new version of you. We have lead. So this is very much talking about what I said about how I've been feeling. And so if you look at this dude behind the dude, it's almost like that is like the shadow side of you, the hermit mode, the withdrawal a tiny bit, the retrieval, like going inwards and staying there for a bit. Even the sun has been sort of a bit of a no-show for a bit. Like the sun is also in the shadow for a bit. But this is sort of asking, it's a lot of sort of here now. It's asking you to step out, to be in the forefront, to take the golden age, the golden color. And then I'm very drawn to that beautiful necklace that he's having around his neck, that at some point it's creating, what are those called in English? Like if It's spades, and we have hearts, and we have clubs. And then the other one, which is, what is that one? Diamond. 4 diamonds. Is that what you say? Maybe it is. Is that shape. So it's like sharp at the end. Sharp, sharp. And then ruter in Swedish. And then there's like a little love heart in the middle of that. So diamonds and the heart and diamonds. So it could be something very specific for like perhaps like one person, that this is like a playing cards, playing poker, something like that. Very, very, very specific message. Then this reading very much is for you. But what I'm picking up here, because I see the next card, is that it is a love in the diamond energy, like a crystal energy. I've been getting a lot of crystalline energy for the collective. So it's like we're stepping up to this beautiful new love energy, crystalline energy, and you're stepping into it with your heart. A different kind of love, a new kind of love. Okay, it's very beautiful, and it's green. If you look at it very closely, you can see that those 2 stones, you might not see it, just trust me, those 2 stones in the middle of the heart there is green. So it's talking about the healed heart. It's very, very beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we have the Lover's card. Love. Number 6, all about love. Number 6 is also about the connection in with your higher self, with your inner being. It's talking about that alignment, that beautiful alignment with yourself. And then I see this heart then around her dress there. That's so interesting. It's almost like you're meeting each other. Yeah, when we got up close and personal, it doesn't look like it anymore. But it was like a bit away. It looks like a heart that is hanging down from her hips around the dress. That's very beautiful. So it's almost like he has the heart. He has the heart around his neck, and when you guys meet, you got it. Like he gave it to you. He's very happy. You're dancing away. And it's this beautiful, like, we have the apple there. It leads me to think of New York. So there's some connection to New York somehow, some way. But it's a golden apple. Like this is the golden era. Like we're stepping into a new age right now. New era, if you will. Pun intended. I almost see this as the DNA strings. Like the DNA that is blossoming. So it's not just our love for each other that is blossoming. It's actually like going from the carbon, I think it's called carbon energy, to the crystalline energy. So like our DNA is really being upgraded at this moment in time. And I was actually telling, I think that was the Leo reading, I was saying that it's not just a feeling of overwhelming energy, it's a lot of ascension symptoms is what I feel is going around. So this is really beautiful. We're going to go deeper and see what else we can find here about this. So Virgo, some clarification. Let's see what they want you to know. The world. Wow, you're stepping into brand new. So this is probably for any new relationships, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So we're ending it one cycle and we're stepping into something completely new with the lucky number 21. Lucky in love, lucky in games, lucky. It's a lucky number. The World card is all about endings and new beginnings. Movement forward, action forward. The World and the Wheel of Fortune to me has like a very similar energy, and it's really beautiful. It's like a very action. It's a very actiony energy I get around this card. So that is a clarifier for the lead, like coming out into this beautiful energy, sort of stepping out from the shadow, out from the darkness, and into the more into the light. And that's exactly what you're doing with this card, with the world. We're ending one phase and we're stepping into something new with the world. It's beautiful. And then we want some going deeper here for the love. I get bamboo. Maybe there's business, bamboo, or like a brand, or like just a, it's getting more in fashion to create clothes out of bamboo, and maybe something like that. I don't know. Your love is strong as bamboo. Bamboo. Another 6. And the sun with the number 19. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to start with the other number 6 here. So strong love, definitely strong love. Real love, beautiful love. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past. Hold your horses before you say anything or yell at me. I just started to say that this is new love. It's a new type of love. So if this is somebody coming back from the past, coming back from the dead, I was almost going to say, it's there's going to be something completely different. And if you still shout at me, you're not interested in the past, and they're going to come from the future. Okay? Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So let's see if there's some interesting facts around that. Yeah, there's something about coming through a brick wall that then leads into, so maybe there is something to the bamboo there. Like there's a brick wall, so the beautiful number 6 there, 6 of summer. Beautiful kids is almost like looking like in, those old paintings where children were just super, super happy. Like we didn't have a bad day in our life. It's before people started to say don't talk to strangers and stuff like that. Yeah, sitting in the meadow, just being really happy. In the background there, I see a brick wall. And then the brick wall leads into 2 strong, like oak trees. And then we have like an opening. And then from the other direction there, with the staircase in front of it, I see this oak tree with a door on it. So somebody sort of has just, whether this is you or this is them, has sort of been living as the oak for a while, like not wanting to, even building a little, like I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay in this oak tree. I'm not a brick wall. But I'm not an opening. I'm an oak tree. I'm bamboo. I'm quite thick and I don't want to open up. But this is not creating change. Like we're stepping into, you're coming out of this, Virgo. You're coming out of the hermit mode. You're coming out of the shadow side of you, the shadow version of you. End of the old with the new, stepping into the new world there. We have the Lover's card. You're being given love, like as a token. It's like, I have a gift for you. I brought a gift for you for our first date. Oh, what is it? It's my love. It's like they give you everything. They want to give you their all. And so this is like, we have brick wall, and then we have oak tree, and then we have an opening. And it's like, I see this little boy almost pleading, and you're sitting, this is not gender specific, but Virgo, I see this is you. Sort of like, I'm gonna think about it. I don't know. I might be busy. I might have some stuff to do. I'm not quite sure. And the boy goes, please, come on. It'll be so fun. It'll be like we could just play in the meadow. We could just, play catch. We can go on picnics. We can have fun. So there's a little persuasion, I don't know necessarily if there's going to be like a person literally like, you don't want to be persuaded to go into any kind of relationship, right? But there is a little talking into it. And perhaps even on your part, like you're talking sense to yourself. Like there's this love standing right in front of you. Thinking about Notting Hill as soon as I say that. I'm just a boy standing in front of a girl. No, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. Is that kind of vibe here? But you're not being refused here. I don't feel anything like that. I just think, Virgo, that you're in a position, you're in a spot where you for the longest time have been maybe very guarded with that brick wall then that loosened it up to an oak tree. I don't know how much loosening up that is, going from a brick wall to an oak tree. But then there's an opening. Like you don't have to live in that oak tree anymore. There's an opening. And the more I talk about it, I don't think, maybe perhaps they have been sort of a bit of a hermit themselves. But I think more and more it's leaning towards you, Virgo, being in this particular place. And it really has to take quite the person to get you out of there. It better be some freaking interesting... and it is, guys. It's your actual person. It's what all the other, sorry for saying this, losers, that's why, the catalysts, the karmics, whatever you want to call them, like whatever has led you to this very spot in your life. And we have number 19 here. So 19 is all about Prince of Heaven or Princess of Heaven. That is the person. It's your person coming in with the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. It's like it talks about bringing you so much joy and happiness. It could be related to a Leo somehow, some way, because of the Sun card there. But then we have like the beautiful sunflowers, and the most significant thing of all, if you listened to me before, you know that peacocks and unicorns are my indicator that a soulmate connection is on its way in. And I didn't see that. Oh my God. Do you see what he's doing? He's breaking through that brick wall. He's crashing through the brick wall. He doesn't care. He's like tooting his own horn. Everybody's always having questionable clothing. He should put some more clothes on. That horse is just like, he doesn't care if there's a brick wall. I love when this happens. Like when there's a play on cards, he doesn't care. So I think that's good for you to know, Virgo. I think that maybe you think also that sometimes like it's too much of a guard. Maybe perhaps you've grown this visir, I would say in Swedish, like shield. Like maybe you feel sometimes like you have this shield up, and it has grown so strong, like an oak tree. You built the house there. You have a door there and everything. And sometimes you just wonder if anybody sort of is going to get through it, like if anybody's going to reach that heart of yours. And I'm telling you, this person is. They really are reaching your heart. And that's what I say. Like the minute they step into your life is like somebody else might have, brought you flowers or chocolate or bought you dinner or whatever. And this person, non-gender specific, this person is bringing you their love right from the start, right from the get-go. It's like they're bringing you their love. It's so beautiful. It's a true love story. It's really, really beautiful. Oh. So what else do we have for beautiful Virgo? What else do we want to tell them? I love this. So at first there, I was 100% sure that we have a number 0. And so I'm going to stick to that for just a moment and say there's a full circle here. Something has come full circle. We have the world there again. The world is all about like coming full circle. Something has run its course. It's a done deal. And like we're moving into the new. It is a number 9. And I see these diamonds again. I see this as diamonds again. Well-deserved reward. It's like you're standing up here in the golden, just the golden era again. The golden age. Going into the unconditioned with the number 9 there. So we're ending something. And it's like you're standing up on this skyscraper. Because you see these, like, this as being clouds right next to it. And this skyscraper is just piercing through all the way up to the sun. Shining a light, and it's just, I don't know, the diamonds. Well-deserved reward. So let me just clarify that for a tiny bit. Can we have some clarification around this? Other than that you're so deserving of this, let's see what this is about. Clarification of this. Sunsoft. That's a lot of cards. Let's see. It's actually the same. Guys, 3 out of 4 cards is the exact same cards as Leo. 3 out of 4 is the exact same cards as Leo. It's like a little story here. So this is like, yeah, we had that completion there. There was the circle that I felt. This is really interesting. Let me just look at this. Yeah. So yeah, okay. It just wants you to know that it's like, I think this is rather a validation from your spirits, like from your guides, from your higher self, that you're seen. You really are seen, Virgo, for your hard work. Well-deserved reward and the clarification for that, because that has a red border. You created a new foundation for yourself, and you reached the very top. Or I want to say you're at the bottom at your new top, if that makes any sense. Like it's not like you just reached your peak. It's like it's a full circle. It's a world. We're starting over. We're ending something and beginning something brand new. So in the way you're at the bottom, like you're at the bottom of this very new place, but it's not a bottom. It's not negative. It's not low. It's this high. There's something with the diamonds there. Three of diamonds. I don't know if that tells somebody something. The diamonds. You could be offered a diamond for a wedding. And then we have 3 cards coming out with the red border. This is all about what you've done up until this point. And I feel like you really have, you've gone it more so than usual, because Virgo is the typical like go get it, organize it yourself, making a plan and sticking to it. This is like 10 of spring, Queen of Spring is like going at it alone, and really have done some hard work here. And I'm getting the same thing here for you, like working with your spirit, and the spirit wants to tell you that. That's interesting, because for Leo it was a bit of a different story coming out, but for you, Virgo, I think that there's a bit of a little tug of war that's going on there between 2 fairies, and I see this as you. It's almost like you want to go it alone. You want to fix everything yourself, and Spirit is there saying, "Hey, leave some of that tough stuff for us." Like it's like you're pulling it back, like you don't want to let it go. You want to do everything yourself. Then it's almost like you grew up, like the Queen of Spring understands that, you know, the more you believe in yourself, the more you sort of can delegate stuff to others. You don't have to fix everything yourself. And the way you fix things and the way you work through things is not necessarily through physical labor, is through being able to shift your thoughts, your belief system, rather than using your physical hands. But you've laid a brand new foundation for yourself. You worked really hard, and that could be emotionally, could be mentally, but also because it's a red border, it's all about the home, the stability, the money, the work, new foundation with this 10 of spring, a completion. And it has started to yield some results. We have then the 2 of autumn, which is all about the healing with the green border and having a lot of things to do. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So this Virgo is you at its best. Like, this is you when you have everything going for you. And this is the energy that you're stepping into. And it, due to like everything you've done in the past, you're going to start to see like an upgrade for your emotional body. You're going to start to see an upgrade for your physical body. For whatever you felt for the longest time inwards, you're going to see on the outside. So that's what this is about. Like, you worked really hard. So in a one position, like we have done with a hardship from the past, stepping into a beautiful new beginning, very unconditional, like you're standing in the sun, and created a new foundation for yourself. It almost feels very necessary for you to, it's interesting because I'm recalling this Oprah interview with Beyonce. That's a while back, and this was before, like, Beyonce had just met JC. I don't think I need to explain who these people are, I think. So Beyonce just met JC, but she didn't want to marry him. She wanted everything like to be taken care of first, because Oprah had given her the advice to like tend to yourself first, behold first. Don't depend on a man like to pay for you, or to like for you to lean on him. Be all good on your own first. And I get that vibe here for some reason. It's like you, and it's not, again, it's not gender specific, but it's like you want to stand on your own 2 feet before bringing another person into your life. So it's like maybe you learned through the hard way in the past that it's quite tough to be dependent on somebody financially, dependent on somebody physically, to be dependent on somebody emotionally. And so it's like, no, I need to get my shit together first. Standing here with a diamond in the rough, perhaps, in the sun, well-deserved reward. Like, here is the new foundation for you. So some advice, final advice here for Virgo, and I'm going to move this into the extended and see what else I can find here. We have 2 6s on the table. We have the world. We have the sun. 19, your Prince of Heaven. Soulmate connection. And the Lover's card. Final advice. Oh, the heart chakra. Number 4, again, it's your heart. We're laying a new foundation, coming from love, coming from wholeness, coming from completeness, and opening that flower of life, flower of love. I love it. What a beautiful ending. Just keep coming from the heart and you can't falter. It's safe to move out of that oak tree. Okay? I'm just going to show you this again. Like, you have this. You have this going on. Okay, I'm going to see what else I can find in the extended. So if you feel like this is your story, if this is resonating with you, then the extended is in the link to the extended is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye. 29 for the 29th. Bye.